Stop scrolling. Take a breath. Because what I am to reveal today could completely change the way you look at the coins hiding in America. In your pockets, in old wallet, in kitchen drawers, in forgotten jars filled with loose change. This is not hype, not rumor. This is real money, real history, and real value hiding in plain sight. Welcome to USA Coin News, where ordinary change becomes extraordinary American treasure. Today we'll open a powerful chapter of numismatic history, tied to a single legendary half-dollar series that carries emotion, legacy, and national memory. These coins were struck to honor a moment that shaped a nation. Yet few people realize that within this single family of coins exist 10 extraordinary pieces capable of reaching values spoken about in disbelief. Coins that experts search for. Coins that museums project. Coins that could still be sleeping unnoticed in everyday places. This story is about metal and meaning, about craftsmanship and rarity, about how conditioned scarcity and historical context can transfer a simple half-dollar into a life-changing discovery. Imagine the shock of realizing that coin you almost spent on coffee could rewrite your future. Imagine holding American history, your hand while unknowingly holding a fortune. This is a document-style journey into mystery, urgency, and hidden wealth. Stay with me because once you hear this story, you will never look at loose change the same way again. Coin number 1. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is not just a coin. It's a time capsule, a symbol of American history, and for those lucky enough to possess it, a gateway to unimaginable wealth. Imagine holding a piece of metal in your hand that has the power to transform your financial future overnight. This coin isn't merely currency. It's a collector's dream, a rare gem in the vast ocean of United States numismatics, and one of the most valuable Kennedy half-dollars ever minted. If you think all coins are just spare change, think again. This coin could turn a simple collection into a treasure trove worth millions. Minted in Denver in 1972, the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar carries a story that spans decades. It commemorates the legacy of one of America's most iconic presidents, John F. Kennedy, whose vision, charisma, and tragic assassination immortalized him in American culture. But beyond the history, this coin's rarity is what makes it extraordinary. With limited minting errors and specific collector-demanded conditions, the 1972 D has become a holy grail for coin enthusiasts who know that owning this piece is not just about pride. It's about financial potential. What makes the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar so exceptional is its combination of scarcity and condition. Unlike everyday coins that circulate freely, these half-dollars in pristine condition, especially those that are uncirculated or possess a perfect mint state, are exceedingly rare. Even small scratches or signs of wear can reduce its value dramatically. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay eye-watering sums for these coins, often reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in rare cases even more. Imagine having a coin in your pocket or piggy bank that could make you a millionaire overnight. The allure of this coin extends beyond its face value. Its design, featuring the solemn profile of Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse, captures the spirit of the era. But hidden within these intricate details are subtle anomalies that make certain specimens ultra-rare. Coins with minting errors, double dies, or exceptional luster are the ones that catch the eyes of serious collectors and auction houses. When such a coin hits the market, bidding wars erupt, sometimes driving prices into levels that seem almost unbelievable. In today's market, the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar has become more than just a collectible. It's an investment. Prices have skyrocketed in recent years due to growing demand and the finite number of high-grade coins in existence. Owning one is akin to holding a golden ticket to a world of wealth that many can only dream about. For numismatists, investors, and treasure hunters, the thrill isn't just in owning history. It's in owning a piece of the future, a coin whose value only appreciates with time and rarity. If you have any old coins tucked away in drawers, jars, or forgotten piggy banks, now is the time to examine them closely. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar might be hiding among them, waiting to be discovered. These coins are the kind that can instantly change someone's life, turning ordinary collectors into overnight millionaires. It's a reminder that what seems like insignificant spare change could be a fortune in disguise, a secret waiting to be unveiled. Collectors and enthusiasts often describe the excitement of finding a 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar as a mix of adrenaline and awe. The moment you realize that the coin in your hand could be worth millions is unforgettable. Each coin has a story, a past, and a value that transcends its physical form. Whether displayed in a protective case or held carefully between your fingers, the sheer rarity and historical significance make it a treasure unlike any other in the world of numismatics. The mystery behind the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is part of what makes it so thrilling. Unlike ordinary coins you find in circulation, these half-dollars hide secrets only serious collectors understand. Some coins have slight variations in the minting process, minute differences in the design, or rare imperfections that can catapult their value exponentially. A coin that looks ordinary at first glance could, under careful inspection, be a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. It's this element of discovery, the thrill of finding the extraordinary in the seemingly ordinary, that keeps collectors obsessed and auctions competitive. Every 1972, D. Kennedy half-dollar carries a piece of history frozen in metal. The mint mark D signifies the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing high-quality coins, but in smaller numbers compared to other mints. This limited production makes these coins even more coveted. When combined with perfect condition or unique characteristics, some of these coins have been known to sell for amounts that seem unreal, even in the high six-figure range. Owning one isn't just about wealth. It's about holding a tangible piece of America's story, a symbol of a pivotal era, and the vision of a president whose legacy still inspires millions. Collectors worldwide are constantly on the lookout for the rarest of these half-dollars, and competition is fierce. Dealers, numismatists, and investors follow every auction, every estate sale, and even personal collections with eagle eyes. A coin that appears in a private collection or at an estate auction can suddenly ignite a bidding frenzy, with offers escalating faster than anyone could imagine. The excitement isn't just about money. It's about prestige, recognition, and the thrill of holding a coin that could potentially be one of the few remaining high-grade specimens in existence. What truly makes the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar special is that its value isn't static. It grows with time. As more coins are lost, damaged, or melted down, the remaining high-quality pieces become increasingly rare. This scarcity drives the market value higher and higher, meaning that a coin you might consider old change today could be worth an enormous fortune tomorrow. For collectors who understand the market, this isn't just a hobby. It's an opportunity to invest in something tangible, rare, and historically significant, a financial asset that's also a masterpiece of art and history. Imagine the feeling of holding one of these coins in your hand, knowing it could be worth millions. It's a mix of awe, excitement, and disbelief. This isn't just about the potential wealth. It's about being part of a community that treasures history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. Every coin has a story, every scratch or shine tells a tale, and every auction or sale reaffirms its value. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is more than a collectible. It's a key to a world where history and wealth collide, a reminder that treasure often hides in the most unexpected places, waiting for someone sharp-eyed and fortunate enough to claim it. So, before you spend that pile of old coins or toss that dusty collection aside, remember this: you could be sitting on a fortune. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar isn't just a coin. It's a ticket to unimaginable wealth, a symbol of America's history, and one of the most sought-after pieces in the world of rare coins. Watch carefully, treasure every discovery, and prepare for the possibility that the next coin you find could change your life forever. This is more than collecting. This is unlocking hidden wealth, one coin at a time. Coin number 2. The 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar is not just a coin. It's a portal into history, wealth, and the kind of rare American treasure that could completely change your financial destiny overnight. Imagine holding a piece of metal in your hand that carries not only the legacy of a beloved president, but also the potential to turn a modest coin collection into a life-altering fortune. These coins are among the most coveted in the United States, and their value today has skyrocketed to levels that could make ordinary collectors feel like billionaires in a heartbeat. What makes the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar so extraordinary is not just its age, but its rarity. While millions of Kennedy half-dollars were minted during this era, very few survived in pristine condition. The D Mint mark, representing the Denver Mint, adds a layer of scarcity that collectors across the globe are scrambling to acquire. Coins in flawless, uncirculated condition are like hidden gems, often tucked away in forgotten drawers, piggy banks, or old coin albums, waiting for the lucky owner to discover them and unlock their staggering market value. Every detail on this coin tells a story. The obverse features President John F. Kennedy, immortalized in fine detail, while the reverse proudly displays the heraldic eagle, a symbol of the United States itself. The intricate design, sharp edges, and brilliant silver luster are more than just craftsmanship. They are hallmarks of authenticity that numismatists treasure. The beauty of these coins isn't only in their physical appeal, but in the emotional connection collectors feel, holding a tangible piece of American history. Collectors today are willing to pay jaw-dropping sums for the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar, especially for coins in high grades like MS 65 or higher. Prices can soar into the tens of thousands of dollars, depending on condition and provenance. That means a coin that might have once rested quietly in a jar on your shelf could now be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a small fortune. It's a rare opportunity to turn what seems like everyday pocket change into a golden ticket of wealth. But the value of this coin goes beyond dollars. Owning a 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar is owning a piece of a nation's cultural and historical identity. Each coin represents a moment frozen in time. The spirit of the early 1970s, the memory of President Kennedy, and the craftsmanship of the United States Mint. For collectors, this isn't just an investment, it's a way to connect with history, a tangible bridge between past and present that can be passed down through generations. The thrill of the hunt is part of what makes these coins so compelling. Searching through old collections, scouring estate sales, or even digging into your own forgotten jars of change can feel like a treasure hunt straight out of a blockbuster movie. Every coin examined is a potential jackpot, a piece of metal that could unlock unimaginable wealth. And with the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar, that dream is very real. People around the world have turned humble discoveries into life-changing fortunes. It's not just collectors who are captivated by this coin. Investors and enthusiasts alike see it as a rare gem in the numismatic world. Its limited mintage, historical significance, and undeniable beauty make it an asset that doesn't just retain value, but often appreciates over time. For those who understand the market, holding a 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar is more than owning a coin. It's holding a piece of financial security, prestige, and history all in one small, powerful object. The 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar isn't just sitting in collections, it's creating legends. Every coin has a story, whether it survived decades in circulation or was tucked away in pristine condition. Some were lost in old wallets, some in dusty piggy banks, and some passed down as heirlooms without anyone realizing their staggering value. The real excitement comes when a collector or a lucky finder suddenly realizes that a simple coin they held in their hand could be worth hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. It's the kind of thrill that transforms ordinary people into history-making collectors overnight. One of the most captivating aspects of this coin is its connection to the Kennedy legacy. John F. Kennedy's life and presidency were marked by charisma, vision, and a lasting impact on America. Owning a coin that carries his likeness is like holding a piece of that legacy in your palm. Every fine detail on the coin, from Kennedy's determined expression to the eagle on the reverse, speaks to a moment in American history frozen forever in silver. For enthusiasts, this isn't just a coin, it's a tangible connection to one of the most iconic presidents of the 20th century. The rarity of the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar also adds a layer of suspense and excitement to collecting. Coins that appear common at first glance can hide subtle minting errors, striking variations, or exceptional preservation that multiply their value instantly. The hunt for these rare specimens is a thrilling adventure in itself. Numismatists often describe it as a mix of detective work and pure luck, a treasure hunt where patience, keen observation, and knowledge can lead to unimaginable rewards. And with coins like the 1973 D, the stakes are nothing short of monumental. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to the Kennedy half-dollar for its enduring potential. While markets fluctuate, the value of well-preserved 1973 D coins consistently attracts attention from serious buyers, auction houses, and private collectors worldwide. It's a tangible asset that not only preserves wealth, but also grows in prestige over time. Owning one is not just about collecting. It's about making a statement, a declaration that you possess something rare, historically significant, and financially powerful all at once. Finally, The allure of the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar is in the sheer possibility it represents. For many, discovering a coin of this caliber is a life-changing moment, a reminder that extraordinary wealth and history can be hiding in plain sight. Every glance at the coin, every reflection of its silver sheen, is a reminder of opportunity, a whisper of potential fortune waiting to be claimed. It's more than a collectible, it's a symbol of chance, excitement, and the incredible stories that ordinary coins can tell when you look closely enough. What makes the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar truly mesmerizing is its ability to surprise even seasoned collectors. Imagine sifting through a drawer of seemingly ordinary coins and suddenly spotting the glint of a gem that could transform your life. The moment you realize the coin in your hand is a rare, high-grade 1973 D is electrifying, like discovering buried treasure in your own home. It's a coin that has the power to create instant legends, the kind of story people tell for years. I found it, and it changed everything. That thrill of discovery is what keeps collectors and treasure hunters glued to every corner of numismatic history. Beyond the financial value, the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar carries a sense of awe and wonder. Each coin is a miniature time capsule, reflecting the artistry, politics, and culture of its era. Holding one feels like holding a piece of the American spirit itself, a tangible reminder of both the promise and the resilience of the nation. And when you realize that just one coin could be worth a fortune, it transforms from a simple collectible into a symbol of opportunity, ambition, and extraordinary luck. For anyone passionate about history, wealth, or the thrill of discovery, this coin isn't just valuable, it's unforgettable. So, before you spend another dollar or toss aside that forgotten coin in your drawer, take a moment to examine it. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar could be more than just change. It could be a fortune in disguise. This coin isn't just about silver or metal. It's about opportunity, history, and the kind of wealth that most people only dream about. Don't overlook the power hiding in your collection. One coin could turn into a life-altering treasure, and the next discovery could be yours. Coin number 3. The United States Kennedy half dollar from 1974 is not just any coin. It's a piece of history that carries the legacy of a nation, and for collectors, it's nothing short of a treasure chest waiting to be unlocked. Imagine holding a coin that connects you directly to the era of one of America's most iconic presidents, while simultaneously holding the potential to change your financial future. This isn't merely metal, it's a tangible piece of wealth, a collectible that could make an ordinary coin collection feel like striking gold overnight. What sets the 1974 Kennedy half dollar apart is not just its historical significance, but its rarity and condition. Unlike the more common circulating halves, certain versions of this coin, especially those with exceptional mint quality or unique markings, can fetch prices that most people would only dream about. These coins were struck during a pivotal period in U.S. history, bridging the gap between the turbulent 60s and the transformative mid-70s, making them not only valuable but culturally iconic. Every detail, from Kennedy's determined gaze to the finely sculpted eagle on the reverse, tells a story of craftsmanship that has stood the test of time. For collectors and enthusiasts, the allure of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar lies in its potential to hold extraordinary financial value. Over the decades, coin collectors and investors have watched as certain specimens skyrocketed in market value, turning what might have been a modest investment into a jaw-dropping fortune. These coins are more than currency. They are collectible assets that can dramatically appreciate over time. The excitement of discovering one in your change, an old piggy bank, or a forgotten drawer is the kind of thrill that every coin collector dreams about. Even the unassuming 1974 half dollars can hold hidden surprises. Some coins were minted in special conditions or have errors that make them exceptionally rare, instantly increasing their value. A slight variation in the strike, a unique toning, or an unusual die error can transform a simple coin into a multi-thousand-dollar collectible overnight. It's these little quirks that make numismatics not just a hobby, but a captivating treasure hunt. Imagine being the one to uncover a coin worth millions where others see mere change. It's the ultimate collector's jackpot. The market for rare coins like the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is booming, and interest from investors is higher than ever. Today, these coins are tracked, cataloged, and traded with a fervor that rivals the stock market. Serious collectors know that owning a high-grade specimen can be more than just a passion. It can be a pathway to substantial financial gain. Auction houses, private sales, and numismatic shows around the country provide a platform for these coins to reach their true worth, sometimes fetching sums that make even seasoned investors sit up and take notice. But the magic of this coin isn't just financial, it's the story it carries. Every Kennedy half-dollar minted after JFK's tragic assassination represents a tribute to a president who inspired a generation. Holding one of these coins is holding a fragment of history, a connection to an era that shaped modern America. Collectors don't just see a silver coin, they see the promise, hope, and historical significance embedded in every minted detail. This blend of history and wealth makes it irresistibly appealing to both new collectors and seasoned investors alike. For anyone who has ever wondered if a simple coin could change their fortune, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is proof that magic sometimes comes in small, shiny packages. While many may overlook coins sitting in jars or drawers, the truth is that some of these humble pieces hold unimaginable potential. Finding one in pristine condition or with rare characteristics can transform a casual collector into an overnight sensation in the numismatic world. The thrill of discovery, combined with the possibility of enormous value, is what keeps collectors hooked, searching tirelessly for the next hidden gem. The story of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar doesn't end with its design or rarity. It's a coin that embodies the thrill of the hunt. Collectors around the world spend hours, even days, sifting through jars, rolls, and collections just for the chance to find one of these hidden gems. Each coin carries its own unique tale, and no two are exactly alike. From subtle die variations to minting anomalies, these small differences can mean the difference between a coin worth a few dollars and a piece worth tens of thousands. The suspense of discovering a rare specimen is part of what makes numismatics addictive, and the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is a prime example of this electrifying chase. The value of these coins is not just in their silver content, it's in their story, scarcity, and condition. While many Kennedy half-dollars from 1974 were produced, only a select few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that show no wear, retain their original luster, and exhibit sharp details are the ones that collectors crave. Some even carry grading certifications from professional numismatic organizations, instantly boosting their credibility and market value. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that has been verified by experts as near perfect, a coin that could sell for thousands or more with the right buyer. The allure of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar also comes from its connection to the broader market of rare U.S. coins. Investors are increasingly recognizing that high-quality coins are a stable, appreciating asset, often performing well even during economic uncertainty. Unlike cash or traditional investments, these coins are tangible, portable, and steeped in history. Owning one is like owning a piece of the American story, a reminder of both the past and the potential of the future. For collectors, it's not just about the money, it's about prestige, pride, and the thrill of holding something truly extraordinary. For those who already have a coin collection, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is the crown jewel that could elevate an ordinary assortment into a world-class portfolio. Even coins tucked away in old wallets, drawers, or piggy banks might hold surprising value. It's astonishing how many people unknowingly possess coins that could sell for tens of thousands of dollars. This is why numismatics is often called a treasure hunt. It rewards patience, curiosity, and attention to detail. Every coin has a potential story and hidden value waiting to be discovered. Collectors often marvel at the artistry of the Kennedy half-dollar, from the finely etched portrait of John F. Kennedy to the elegant heraldic eagle on the reverse. Every line, curve, and detail was carefully crafted to honor a president whose life and legacy continue to inspire generations. This combination of beauty and historical significance makes the coin a conversation piece, a collectible, and an investment all in one. It's a rare instance where aesthetic appeal meets financial potential, making the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar irresistible to collectors worldwide. Finally, the excitement doesn't stop at acquiring the coin. It extends to the world of auctions, trading, and selling. Rare coins like the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar can ignite bidding wars, generate headlines, and transform owners into instant numismatic celebrities. Serious collectors and investors closely follow market trends, analyzing demand, rarity, and condition to determine the perfect time to buy or sell. For anyone lucky enough to possess one of these extraordinary coins, It's not just a collectible, it's a golden opportunity, a story of history, wealth, and ambition rolled into a small, gleaming disc of silver. So if you've got any old coins lying around, now is the time to look closely. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a relic. It's a ticket to history, wealth, and the excitement of uncovering something truly extraordinary. Whether you're an experienced collector or just curious about the hidden treasures in your own home, this coin is a reminder that fortune sometimes hides in plain sight. Don't underestimate what's in your drawers or piggy banks. That small, shiny coin might just be the golden opportunity of a lifetime. Coin number 4. The United States 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar isn't just a coin, it's a legend. Hidden in plain sight, tucked away in old piggy banks, dusty drawers, or even forgotten coin collections, this coin has the power to change your financial destiny overnight. While it may look like an ordinary piece of silver at first glance, collectors and investors know that the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar carries a value far beyond its metal content. Imagine discovering a coin that could instantly catapult you into the rarefied world of serious wealth. It's not just a dream. For some, it's reality. This isn't hype. This is history, investment, and opportunity all rolled into one small, gleaming disc of American pride. What makes the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar so extraordinary? It's all about rarity, condition, and the story behind it. Minted during a time of cultural and political upheaval, this coin reflects an era when the United States was redefining itself. Its D mint mark tells a story of the Denver Mint, a location known for producing fewer coins in certain years, which adds to its rarity and desirability among collectors. And while millions of Kennedy half-dollars were made, only a small fraction survive in pristine, uncirculated condition, making each coin a treasure in its own right. When you hold one in your hand, you're not just holding currency. You're holding a tangible piece of American history that has the potential to make history of its own in the collector's market. The value of the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar can be jaw-dropping. Depending on its condition, provenance, and rarity, some examples have been known to fetch prices in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, with the most pristine specimens approaching the $1,000,000 mark. These aren't just numbers on a screen, they're life-changing sums of money. Imagine sorting through a jar of old coins and realizing that one coin in your hand could fund a dream you never thought possible. For collectors, investors, or even casual finders, this coin represents the ultimate combination of beauty, history, and financial potential. Collectors around the world are drawn to this coin not just for its value, but for the thrill of owning something rare, something untouchable by time. The Kennedy half-dollar, with its iconic profile of President John F. Kennedy, carries an aura of prestige. Its design, struck with precision and care, makes it instantly recognizable, while its scarcity and high-grade condition elevates it from common currency to coveted artifact. The coin appeals to both numismatists and casual enthusiasts alike, creating a frenzy in auctions and online marketplaces whenever one comes up for sale. The excitement is palpable and the potential reward unbelievably high. But the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar isn't just about money. It's about connection. Owning one is like holding a conversation with history. You feel the weight of decades, the echo of American culture in the 1970s, and the story of a president whose legacy still resonates today. For collectors, each coin carries a personal narrative, a bridge between past and present. It's a tangible reminder that sometimes the smallest objects, coins in your pocket, tucked away in drawers or old coin albums, can contain the biggest secrets and the most extraordinary rewards. What's even more fascinating is how these coins circulate in popular culture and investment circles. From news features on rare coins to millionaire collectors proudly displaying their finds, the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar has become synonymous with hidden fortune. Social media and online forums are filled with stories of people discovering them in change jars, flea markets, or forgotten collections, instantly transforming ordinary lives into extraordinary stories of wealth and excitement. The mere thought that such a small coin can hold such immense potential is enough to capture the imagination of anyone who values history, beauty, and financial opportunity. If you have any coins at home, it's worth taking a closer look. Those dusty jars, that old change drawer, or the piggy bank your parents gave you years ago might be hiding something priceless. And the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar is a prime example of how something seemingly ordinary can turn into the ultimate treasure. In the world of numismatics, knowledge is power. Knowing what to look for, the mint mark, the condition, and the subtle variations, can make the difference between a worthless trinket and a multi-million-dollar find. The intrigue of the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar doesn't end with its rarity. It extends to the subtle details that make each coin unique. Tiny differences in strike quality, the sharpness of Kennedy's profile, or even the slightest variations in the mint mark can send collectors into a frenzy. Some coins have nearly flawless surfaces with a mirror-like finish, while others show minor imperfections that actually add character and history. Every scratch, every mark tells a story, and those who know how to read these details can spot a coin that might be worth tens or even hundreds of thousands more than the average. This is where true numismatic expertise meets life-changing opportunity. The thrill of discovery is unmatched. The market for rare coins like the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar is booming, and savvy collectors are constantly on the hunt. Auctions around the world have seen bidding wars erupt over coins from this era, sometimes reaching jaw-dropping sums in just a few minutes. The frenzy is fueled not only by the coin's scarcity, but also by the emotional and historical connection collectors feel. Holding a Kennedy half-dollar in exceptional condition is like holding a tangible piece of the American story, a story that collectors and investors alike are willing to pay handsomely to own. And in a world where tangible assets are increasingly valued, a rare coin like this is more than just currency. It's a safe, secure, and prestigious investment. Investors also love the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar because of its potential for long-term appreciation. Unlike stocks or digital assets that fluctuate wildly, rare coins carry intrinsic value that grows over time, especially when the coin is scarce and in top condition. Over decades, prices for high-grade specimens have consistently risen, sometimes exponentially. For anyone who has ever dreamed of a tangible, portable, and historically significant investment, this coin offers a rare combination of security, rarity, and potential for spectacular returns. It's not just about collecting, it's about preserving wealth in a form that is both beautiful and enduring. The emotional appeal of the Kennedy half-dollar is another reason collectors are drawn to it. The design itself is iconic. President Kennedy's profile, bold and dignified, reflects a moment in history when the nation was captivated by his vision. On the reverse, the presidential seal serves as a powerful reminder of American strength and resilience. Every detail, from the lettering to the rim, has been meticulously crafted, turning the coin into a miniature work of art. For many, owning one is like owning a piece of America's heart, a symbol that transcends monetary value. The combination of artistry, history, and rarity creates an irresistible allure. Collectors and experts also point to the importance of provenance when evaluating a 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar. Coins that have a documented history, especially those that have passed through renowned collections or prestigious auctions, often command higher prices. Provenance adds legitimacy, trust, and prestige, turning an already rare coin into an iconic centerpiece. For serious collectors, this adds another layer of excitement. Tracking a coin's journey through history can be as thrilling as acquiring it. It's a mix of detective work, strategy, and luck, and that combination makes the hunt for these coins incredibly addictive. Finally, the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar represents the ultimate dream for anyone fascinated by hidden treasures. It's proof that ordinary objects, often overlooked in drawers or coin jars, can hold extraordinary value. The thrill of discovering a coin that could change your life is unlike anything else, a moment that blends surprise, history, and financial possibility. For collectors, investors, and even casual enthusiasts, the message is clear. Never underestimate the power of what lies in front of you. That silver disc, gleaming quietly in a forgotten corner, could be the key to unimaginable wealth, a bridge between the past and your future fortune. Every glance at a collection is a potential revelation, and every coin tells a story worth exploring. In the end, the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar is more than a coin. It's an opportunity. It's a symbol of hidden potential, of history preserved in metal, and of life-changing possibilities. For those willing to explore, to search, and to learn, this coin represents the ultimate jackpot in the world of collecting. So take a moment today, check your collections, dust off those old coin jars, and hold history in your hand. Who knows? That unassuming silver disc might just be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Coin number 5. The United States Kennedy half dollar from Liberty 1995. P is not just a coin, it's a golden ticket to an unimaginable fortune. Imagine holding in your hand a piece of history that could, in a blink, change your financial destiny. Unlike ordinary coins that jingle in your pocket, this rare Kennedy half dollar carries a story, a legacy, and most importantly, an astonishing market value that collectors and investors alike covet. The allure of the 1995 P lies not only in its silver gleam but in its scarcity, making it a gem in the world of American numismatics. Every detail, from the sharpness of Kennedy's profile to the mint mark, whispers wealth and opportunity. For coin collectors and enthusiasts, the 1995 P Kennedy half dollar is a must-have. It stands as a bridge between modern coinage and collectible treasures, combining historical significance with tangible value. While it may look like a simple half dollar at first glance, seasoned collectors recognize the subtle details, the pristine strike, the reflective luster, and the carefully preserved edges that elevate it far above its face value. In today's market, a coin like this can fetch thousands, sometimes even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and rarity. This isn't just currency. It's an investment that has the potential to multiply in value over time. The story behind the Kennedy half dollar adds another layer to its mystique. Introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination, the coin has always carried a symbolic weight. The 1995 P issue represents a continuation of this legacy, capturing the essence of American history while being part of a limited minting that makes it extremely desirable to collectors. Its connection to a pivotal moment in U.S. history transforms it from mere metal into a tangible link with the past, something every history lover and investor dreams of owning. What truly sets the 1995 P Kennedy half dollar apart is its rarity. Unlike mass-produced coins that flood circulation, this coin had a limited release from the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the coveted P mint mark. Collectors often spend years hunting for these elusive pieces, and finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition can feel like striking gold. The thrill of discovering this coin in a forgotten drawer, an old piggy bank, or a family collection is a story in itself. A story that could end with a life-changing valuation when sold to the right buyer. The market for Kennedy half dollars has exploded in recent years, fueled by collectors who understand that not all coins are created equal. The 1995 P has become a standout, commanding attention at auctions and private sales. Its value is not just monetary, it's emotional, historical, and symbolic. People are drawn to it because owning one feels like possessing a piece of the American dream, a dream that, in some cases, can translate into extraordinary wealth. Imagine showing off a coin that isn't just silver, but a symbol of status, history, and financial potential. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin is its appeal across generations. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer fascinated by rare finds, the 1995 P Kennedy half dollar has a magnetic allure. Its perfect balance of artistry and scarcity makes it a conversation starter and a prized centerpiece in any collection. For many, the hunt itself, searching through old coin jars, dusty drawers, or inherited collections, is almost as exciting as the potential windfall the coin represents. Every flip, every inspection, every glint of silver could signal that fortune is just within reach. Investors have also taken notice. In a world where traditional investments fluctuate wildly, rare coins like the 1995 P Kennedy half dollar offer a tangible, historically rich alternative. The coin's value has steadily appreciated over time, making it a smart addition to a diversified portfolio. Unlike stocks or bonds, this is something you can hold, admire, and even pass down as a family heirloom. It's rare, it's beautiful, and most importantly, it's a proven store of wealth. One that could potentially turn a modest collection into a staggering fortune overnight. In the end, the 1995 P Kennedy half dollar is more than a coin. It's a symbol of opportunity, history, and extraordinary potential. Every collector dreams of finding that one coin that changes everything, and for some, this Kennedy half dollar is it. So, the next time you sift through an old box of coins, don't overlook the 1995 P. It might just be your ticket to unimaginable wealth, a shining reminder that sometimes, fortune hides in the most unexpected places. This isn't just about owning a coin, It's about owning a piece of history that could very well make you a billionaire in the blink of an eye. Beyond its historical and financial significance, the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar has an aesthetic brilliance that makes collectors swoon. The coin's reflective surfaces and intricate details, especially Kennedy's sharply etched profile and the precise inscriptions, make it a masterpiece of minting craftsmanship. In numismatics, condition is everything, and when a 1995 P is preserved in mint or near-mint state, it becomes a dazzling artifact that not only represents wealth but also artistry. Every glance at the coin reminds you that this is no ordinary currency. It's a treasure forged with care, a collectible that holds both beauty and the promise of staggering value. The rarity factor is amplified by the coin's limited production. Unlike typical coins minted in the millions, the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar had far fewer pieces released in uncirculated condition, making it a magnet for collectors who understand supply and demand. The scarcity creates a sense of urgency. Every collector wants it, and the number of pristine examples is dwindling by the year. In the numismatic world, coins like this are the equivalent of hidden jackpots, where a single discovery can instantly elevate a collection from common to legendary. It's not just about finding a coin, it's about finding the right coin at the right time, and the 1995 P is one of those rare gems. What really fascinates collectors is the story behind each coin. Every 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar carries with it decades of history, from the mints where it was struck to the hands it passed through before landing in a collection. Owning one is like holding a time capsule, a tangible connection to the mid-1990s and to the enduring legacy of President Kennedy. This blend of history, art, and scarcity is what fuels its enormous value. It's not just silver, it's a symbol, a collector's pride, and for some, a ticket to life-changing wealth that few could even imagine. The excitement surrounding the 1995 P isn't limited to seasoned collectors. It has captured the imagination of casual enthusiasts and investors alike. Social media and online auctions have fueled a new wave of awareness, with videos, blogs, and forums highlighting the coin's staggering value. Stories of people discovering rare Kennedy half-dollars in old coin jars or piggy banks go viral almost instantly because they combine nostalgia, surprise, and instant financial thrill. That moment when you realize a coin you thought was ordinary could be worth a fortune is electrifying. It's the dream every collector lives for, and the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar perfectly embodies that dream. Investment potential in this coin cannot be overstated. In recent years, rare coins like the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar have consistently outperformed traditional investment vehicles, including stocks and gold, offering both historical charm and financial upside. Unlike modern mass-produced currency, this coin cannot be reproduced. Its value is anchored in scarcity, quality, and collector demand. Experts predict that as the years pass, the number of uncirculated examples will continue to decline, further increasing its market value. For investors, this is a tangible asset that can be stored safely, admired for decades, and potentially sold for extraordinary returns. Finally, the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a collectible. It's a symbol of possibility. It reminds us that fortunes can hide in plain sight, waiting for someone to recognize their value. Whether it's tucked in a forgotten drawer, buried in an old coin album, or lying among loose change, this coin represents an opportunity to turn curiosity into wealth. Every coin tells a story, and this one could tell yours. A story of discovery, investment, and the thrill of owning something rare, beautiful, and priceless. In the world of numismatics, few coins inspire such awe and anticipation, and the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar stands as a shining example of why collectors never stop searching, never stop dreaming, and never underestimate the hidden treasures of the United States. Coin number 6. The United States of America has a history full of coins that aren't just currency, they're treasures. Among these, the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar stands out as a true gem, a coin that has captivated collectors and investors alike. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary piece of metal, but once you understand its rarity and the story behind it, you'll see why this coin isn't just change. It's a ticket to unimaginable wealth. Imagine holding in your hands a coin that could change your financial future overnight. That's exactly what the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar represents. What makes this coin extraordinary is its unique blend of history and scarcity. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar commemorates the legacy of President John F. Kennedy, a symbol of hope and vision in American history. While millions of Kennedy half-dollars were minted over the years, the 1996 P is part of a limited series that collectors have been hunting for decades. Its condition, sharp details, and the pristine state in which some have survived make it an incredibly rare find today. Each coin tells a story, not just of a president, but of an era in American culture that continues to fascinate enthusiasts around the globe. The thrill of discovering a 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar cannot be overstated. Whether tucked away in a dusty old piggy bank, forgotten in a wallet, or lying in a jar of loose change, this coin could be hiding in plain sight. There's a kind of magic in knowing that something seemingly ordinary in your possession could be worth a fortune. Collectors who stumble upon one in excellent condition often describe the experience as life-changing. It's more than a coin, it's a piece of history that could literally make you a billionaire overnight. For numismatists, the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar is the ultimate chase. Its value isn't just in the silver content, it's in its rarity, its historical significance, and the excitement of owning something almost mythical. Each coin is meticulously examined for imperfections, grading, and authenticity. Those with a flawless surface, crisp details, and no signs of wear command astronomical prices in today's market. Even slight differences in luster or minting can make the difference between a standard collector's coin and a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. Investing in this coin isn't just about money, it's about legacy. Unlike stocks or bonds that fluctuate daily, a rare Kennedy half-dollar carries tangible value that spans generations. Collectors know that holding onto this coin is like holding onto a piece of America itself. It's a symbol of ambition, foresight, and historical importance. Each time a 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar changes hands, it isn't just a sale, it's a transaction of history and wealth rolled into one. The market for these coins is hotter than ever. Auction houses and private collectors compete fiercely for even the smallest pieces in mint condition. The excitement is palpable, bidding wars erupt, prices soar, and the coin's value can climb into the millions depending on rarity and provenance. This is not just a numismatic trend, it's a cultural phenomenon. Owning one is like holding a golden key to a vault of American history, prestige, and unmatched financial opportunity. Every detail of this coin matters, from the way light reflects off Kennedy's profile to the intricate design of the reverse side. Collectors examine every angle, every ridge, and every shine because the smallest imperfection can affect its market value. Yet, the sheer joy of finding one in pristine condition is unmatched. The 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar is a reminder that treasures can be hiding anywhere, sometimes even in your own home. It's a thrilling pursuit, combining history, beauty, and wealth in a single small piece of metal. What makes the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar even more extraordinary is the sense of mystery that surrounds it. Unlike some coins whose value is obvious, this one thrives on the thrill of discovery. Imagine digging through a box of old coins, and suddenly, your fingers brush against something that shines differently, something that whispers history. That's the moment collectors live for, the instant when a coin transforms from ordinary to legendary. It's not just a piece of currency, it's a portal to the past, a tangible connection to a pivotal time in American history, and potentially a fortune sitting quietly in your hand. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar because it's more than metal, it's prestige. Owning one signals knowledge, discernment, and impeccable timing. This coin represents a level of sophistication in the world of numismatics, a symbol that you recognize value where others see only pennies. In today's market, the stories behind these coins can be just as important as the coins themselves. Provenance, condition, and rarity all combine to create an aura of exclusivity that can elevate a simple half-dollar to a centerpiece of a collection or a multi-million-dollar investment. The allure of this coin is magnified by its scarcity in perfect condition. Many of the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollars were circulated, used in everyday transactions, and lost to time. Those that survived in mint state, untouched and unblemished, are the true treasures. Collectors scour every source imaginable, estate sales, old collections, and even forgotten drawers to find one. The adrenaline of the hunt is part of the magic. It's a game of patience, luck, and knowledge, and the prize at the end isn't just monetary. It's the thrill of holding a rare piece of history that few others in the world possess. The Kennedy half-dollar series itself has a legendary status among coin enthusiasts, but the 1996 P coin takes that legend to another level. It embodies a moment in American culture, reflecting not only the memory of a beloved president, but also the artistry and craftsmanship of modern minting. Its design captures the elegance of Kennedy's profile and the intricate symbolism of the reverse side, making it a small yet powerful work of art. Each glance at this coin reminds collectors of why they fell in love with numismatics in the first place. The combination of history, beauty, and the potential for life-changing value. Finally, the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar isn't just for collectors. It's a lesson in the hidden treasures that surround us every day. From forgotten piggy banks to old coin jars, you never know where your fortune might be waiting. This coin challenges the way we think about everyday objects, turning ordinary change into extraordinary opportunity. Owning one is a chance to connect with history, claim a rare piece of American heritage, and perhaps even change your financial destiny. It's a reminder that sometimes the smallest items carry the biggest potential, and that treasures don't always come in gold. They sometimes come in silver, quietly waiting for the right eyes to find them. So, if you've ever wondered what makes certain USA coins so insanely valuable, the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar is the perfect example. It's rare, historic, and potentially life-changing. Don't just look at it as a coin. Look at it as a symbol of possibility, a bridge between history and the future, and perhaps even your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Take a moment, check your collections, piggy banks, or that forgotten pile of change. You might just be holding a fortune that could redefine your life. This isn't hype. It's real, tangible, and waiting for you to discover it.